Hello, Sora here, and today we're going to talk about Steven Universe. We are the Crystal Gems.
As for the topic, Smoky Quartz, who was undoubtedly going to be a fusion. But of who? One thing I'm certain of is, due to the fusion being a quartz, the fusion is most likely going to consist of either Steven or Amethyst. Not both, as many seem to believe. I really don't think it's Steven and Amethyst due to their color palette and a description of Smoky Quartz I had read. It is described to be holy and healing, making it less likely to be Amethyst and more likely to be Steven. Steven obviously because of his healing spit, and Amethyst because of the way she was created. As for the color palette, well, when you think of pink and purple, do you think Smoky Quartz? I sure don't. As for who I do think makes the fusion, let's walk through my thought process for this, starting where we left off with the color palette. Here is what Smoky Quartz looks like in real life. As you can see, it consists of brown, gray, yellow, and orange.
Again, like before, I don't think pink and purple can make any of those colors together. Whereas I can, however, understand reddish, brown, and pink, gray and yellow, and if you want to push it, garnet and peridot. Garnet is the most likely out of any of the fusion pairs due to her being the most likely to fuse in any given situation. Not to mention she's already shown she's willing to teach Peridot, a gem she had barely known at the time, how to fuse.
If you really want to understand fusion, I can help you.
What do you mean?
Let's fuse.
The reason Peridot is in any of these fusion pairs is one, because she's the most willing at the time and the most able to fuse with either Steven or Garnet, because Pearl cannot do it and Pearl is too light a color, and, well, if Pearl fuses with Steven, it is most likely just to be a different version of Rainbow Quartz. And Pearl is not ready to fuse with Steven specifically.
What do you know? You've never even met her!
And that's why Pearl can't fuse with Steven. Rose! Also, after last time... Yeah, Pearl, can you just take a seat for the whole fusion thing for a season? Thank you. As for who I think is the most likely out of the fusion pairs I have already suggested, Steven and Garnet. They have the strongest bond, as I've seen so far, have the closest color palette, and it just makes the most sense because most fusions are suggested to be with Garnet. Other fusions could work, but this is just the most likely out of all of them, at least the ones I have presented, in my mind. Remember, this is just my opinion, and a speculation. We'll see what happens on the actual episode of Smoky Quartz. Thank you for watching.
No prob, Bob.
Okay. Bye.